Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my in-depth review of the Spongebob SquarePants movie. It's a movie that came out very recently, and it is 4 in the morning as I'm recording this right now. But because this movie just came out, and I'm a journalist, so I want to cover it and get it out quickly before you all can see the movie, so that way I get the clicks and the ad revenue. I wanted to get this done and out as quickly as possible before I have an opportunity to think about the actual quality of the movie. So with that, let's get into the summary, shall we? In this movie, SpongeBob, who is a square sea sponge, and his buddy Patrick, who is a pink starfish with beautiful Hawaiian trousers, travel through the ocean on a quest to find King Neptune's crown. King Neptune is a bald, giant mermaid guy who very much likes his crown because he doesn't like being bald. Excuse me. So they travel across the ocean, and then they eventually get to the surface after encountering a tall man with spiky shoes named Denis and a taller man with non-spiky shoes called the Cyclops. And then they go into a knick-knack store, retrieve the crown, and bring it back, only to discover that Plankton, the big bad, and by that I mean the little bad of the movie, has in fact taken over their quaint little hometown of Bikini Bottom. What a travesty that is. So, with the power of rock and roll and an outdated Twisted Sister song with Goofy Goober thrown over it, SpongeBob saves the day, brings back the crown, and learns about friendship. Now, let's talk about the visuals of the movie. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie is animated. It looks good. Now let's talk about the soundtrack of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. My favorite song was the one where they were in the chum bucket. SpongeBob was in the chum bucket, and Mr. Krabs, the greedy crustacean, was in the Krusty Krab, the successful burger joint, and they were singing about how much they missed each other because of underlying sexual themes in the show. And they sing about how their grill is not a home because if you lay on a grill, then you'll burn yourself. And now that we have covered all of the main factors of an in-depth review, I think it is time for us to give each of these categories a score.
A stove is a stove, no matter where you go.
Any questions?
Yes. Are you going to finish that?
In terms of plot, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie gets a 3 out of 5. In terms of visuals, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie gets a 4.2 out of 5. In terms of audio, soundtrack stuff, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie gets a 5 -4 out of 5. If we add up all of those numbers together, then that means that it's good. 8 out of 10.